Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome to Monday. We were just talking about this thing that happened at a concert, apparently.
Oh, I knew you were going to bring it up on the show.
It's crazy. But I do want to follow this. So I asked where this thing came from. So we were talking about like not origin, but your experience of a mosh pit.
Mosh pits started roughly around 1975 to 1980 in Los Angeles from the punk subculture.
Okay,
It
I'm not
started
surprised by
with
that.
Punk pogo.
What's up, Michelle Hess?
It started with the punk pogo, where punks would dance and bounce up and down at concerts. Hardcore slam dancing then evolved as a more intense form, and then evolved again into various types and styles of mosh pits.
Where and what generation of the advancement of mosh pits did you find yourself learning about them? Have you ever been involved in one before?
Oh, many.
Really? How
yeah.
old were you when you found yourself in your very first mosh pit? Like, did you do it by choice, or did a friend pull you into it?
By choice.
Yeah.
By choice. So typically, I would towards the front of the crowd, like right in front of the stage.
Sure.
The very first 10 rows, whatever.
Okay.
Depending on the size of the venue. You would get if the music started getting intense and people
Sure.
were getting into
Really
it.
getting into it, sure.
You would see this it looked like a storm forming.
Really?
The people would start circulating and just
Really?
and, people
I
would
like
just start
that.
running.
It would start to look like a storm
it would
forming.
Sure.
Yeah, you
This
could
is
just
a bad example,
you could just
but
see it
as
start
you
to
see
grow.
a hurricane
Yeah,
start,
yeah.
it
The
just
eye of the
just
storm,
starts,
and it just gets bigger and bigger.
and this hole opens up, and then people will voluntarily run in there. And sometimes when there's not a lot of people, you just run around and you bump
Sure.
into somebody and then you run back out.
But it's for fun.
But it's for fun.
You're not trying to
You're
knock
just-
anybody down or hurt
no.
anybody. You're just bumping into each other, just having a good time, digging the tunes.
And in a fun mosh pit, it's super cool because you're watching one of your favorite bands, and
Right.
it's at the height of one of their songs, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just
And the
you're
band's
getting
rocking
into it.
out. They see
And
you
you're
rocking out.
You're just running and bumping into people and then running over here. And
That's
then,
awesome.
You get pushed and you hit up against the wall of the
Sure,
of
the
circle,
people that are not.
and everybody outside of that.
Oh, really?
Is just,
Oh,
is
they're
just-
involved too.
They
They're not running, but
they
they're
don't they don't let you fall
trying to
down.
contain.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
It's all
interesting.
about keeping people up.
Okay, so the people not even running around in the middle are still on the outside, that outer rim.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of making sure everybody stays safe.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been in one before. I've seen a couple of them happen, but I've never been in the crowd to be a part of it. I don't know if I would. I don't know. I'm not necessarily sure. Sometimes that's cool.
it's
Guy
it's
on the
fun.
outside, not bad.
Now, until you realize how dumb people can be.
Yeah.
And my experience was I was on the outside of that, and I wasn't gonna go in. This wasn't.
But
my,
you were on
I
that
was chilling.
outside kind of ring.
and sometimes others would just push you in, which is
Really?
not cool.
No, that's not cool. If
'Cause
you wanted
I'm-
to be in
if
there,
I wanted
you'd
to be in
there.
I would jump in there.
Yeah, and that's part of the respect thing.
But
gotcha.
I was pushed into one, and
Right.
and within 2 seconons of me being into the mosh pit,
Was this your
I was-
first one ever? Or
no,
Was, okay,
this is my
okay.
last one ever.
That'll do it. That'll
I
do
was
it.
leveled from behind,
Oh.
and we were on concrete.
Oh,
I went down. I
damn.
went down on my hands and my elbows, and I was bleeding from my hand down, just from that hit.
You ever find out
just
who
from
pushed you?
No, impossible. Impossible.
If you ever see this, I don't like you.
So
It's not cool. So where would the responsibility lie? The person that hit you, or the person who pushed you or both? Is the person that hit you may have just had their eyes closed, they're just rocking out. They don't expect somebody to just be shoved in from the outside, or do you think they was there purpose to it?
I don't know.
I think about these things. It just looks so analytical at it. So
I
I
don't
always
know.
thought mosh pits were just seen them, never participated in them, was just trying to, knock each other around, not really hurt anybody. But I've seen some bad ones, some physical ones, and it's some where they're not in there to just jump around and have a good time, but some where they're targeting people. And those, I watched one at House of Blues, not House of Blues' fault. They stopped it immediately. But one dude went in there and he got kind of bumped and he wasn't really paying attention. He got pissed about it. The other dude tried to go up to him, just we're okay. There weren't that many. It was and dude didn't like that at all. So they kept going, and then the guy just beelined it for him like you would on a football field, and just nailed him.
See, that's not cool.
It was crazy.
Not
Don't do
cool.
that. Don't do that. So I always
It's
thought
not
they
what
were
it's
kind of
about.
I've had friends go in there and come out with bloody elbows and they're like, "Oh, this is awesome, yeah!" You know,
That's not what I'm there for.
but from the rule that I understand, even not being somebody that's participated, if somebody falls down, do they get out of the way? Do you leave them there? They can pick themselves up. Do you guys pick them up? Like, what's the etiquette here?
Well, the whole it shouldn't even get to somebody falling down. Like,
Really?
The purpose of people like on the like I said on the outside
Sure.
of the
I mean,
mosh
just
pit,
maybe in the
like,
middle or something
if they
like
get
that.
thrown into you, like you're literally like keeping them up.
Gotcha.
But yeah, just like somebody falls down, you pick them up.
Yeah, right next to him, right behind him, whatever's going on, you all pick him up.
And I've heard that said by band members.
Sure.
Plenty of
Yeah,
times.
I've watched them stop. I've watched them stop shows before.
Pick them up.
Yeah,
Like,
I've watched them stop shows
I've
before,
heard
and they'll call people
Dave
out.
Grohl said it. I've heard
Yeah.
Dave, they'll
put an end to it.
Like you don't. If somebody's on the floor, like they could seriously get hurt.
Yeah,
And
I saw a comment today about that. I was intrigued. My interest was piqued. I had to wait for my free time to be able to like delve, and I was like, okay, all you have to do is Google it. That's it, and it'll tell you. Google will tell you the whole thing. It's kind of crazy, man. Actually, Google don't tell you shit. It just gives you like 10 things that you can look at yourself, and you can make your own judgment, which I really like.
Yeah.
But as soon as I looked up what happened, I thought in my mind like. What would I do? What would we do if we were in that situation? We're standing on the stage, we're playing music, we're rocking out, we're having a great time. Everything's great. The happiness is high. Everybody's having a great time, and then there's a mosh pit that forms. They're having a good time. They're rocking out. So you are my everything or whatever. And somebody goes down. They don't get picked up. Do you keep on going? You see there's a problem. Do you just keep on going and expect them to kind of take care of itself? When do you step in and say, yo, there's a problem, let's take care of this?
Well, one, you wouldn't always be able to see that from the stage.
If
like
you can.
You're talking about crowds of people. Like you can get swallowed into a bunch of people, be on the ground, and nobody standing next to you will even know unless they
just have
bump
no
into
idea.
You know, which is very like I've seen that happen before.
Really?
But like if I was on stage and I saw that happen.
Right.
I maybe if I saw like
so
one
say
person,
you absolutely saw it and like you looked down and there was a problem. Would you let it heal itself, or at one point do you feel like you need to take the reins and say, hey everybody, let's go ahead and get that taken care of real quick before we continue, please?
Like if they don't get up immediately, then I would say
if there was an
something.
ambulance driving through the crowd, would you just keep the show going, or would you stop it?
If I saw multiple people going down, one right after the other, and nobody's doing anything, then definitely. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where's that line where, as the performer,
if I see an ambulance driving through the crowd,
yeah,
because people are getting.
And I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm just there was a topic thing. I read the first thing. I was like, what is going on here? So let's just say all of that is just a hypothetical thing. I find it interesting where as an artist do we draw the line and say, cool, because we talk about music, we talk about touring, we talk about etiquette all the time. I think this is really important because there was like some shit that went down. And that's and it's like where is the artist's responsibility? Where does it step in?
It would seem, and again, I'm just hypothetically, it would seem that if it's to the point where there's an ambulance driving through the crowd, let's say there is an ambulance driving through the crowd, and you haven't said anything, you haven't made a comment, and because I've heard so many band members on stage like. If they fall down, pick them up. Like it's just like you would
absolutely
just mention
like you said. Dave Grohl stepped up before a lot. I imagine there's some.
And again, there's plenty of like other kinds of music that I don't listen to anymore, where hurting people would probably be standard practice in a mosh pit.
Gotcha.
But for us,
right,
I would say I would definitely want everyone to know where we stand on that.
Yeah, and be safe. Yeah.
But we're not here to beat each other up.
No, man. Like if you like, I like mosh pits. I've seen some good ones happen. I've seen them.
And they're a lot of fun.
I've seen good ones. I've seen people get knocked down, and sometimes before they even hit the ground, other people are already like grabbing their arms and lifting them back up.
Exactly.
It was, and they were actually going with them. Like the people that were going with you. If you start to stumble, people are like, "Whoa!"
That's happened to me before.
That's crazy. It's like somebody saving you when you're roller skating and you go to fall over, and somebody like saves you and grabs your arm.
Absolutely, that's happened to me before.
That's crazy.
I lost my balance, or I was falling over, and somebody like before I hit the ground.
Really
was.
Bradley Garrison saved my life at Outback when we were walking out the back door after the restaurant had closed, and we were like taking care of all the stuff, all the water, all putting all your stuff in the back. And I was walking out, they had the door open, and a couple of the guys were hanging out in the back parking lot. Like it's the end of the night, it's closing down. You're doing your thing. I'm walking out there. Bradley Garrison's right next to me. I go to the door. Whatever they were doing, it was extremely slippery just before the back door. And I was up like the cartoon character. Like, it would have hurt coming down if it wasn't for Bradley Garrison. He grabbed my arm and my shoulder and literally stopped me. I told him, I'm never going to forget this. That was over a decade ago. I'm never going to forget that. Like, that feeling was like terror, because I know there's a hard landing coming here.
Mm-hmm.
And to all of a sudden be stopped is like an angel with golden hair. Remember Bradley Garrison? Long, cool hair, man? I love Bradley Garrison. Such a good dude. But to get saved like that and not hit has to be kind of encouraging. You know, and if you're with your friends and you're all doing it together and you're helping each other up, that's super cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, so if it starts to go wrong, somebody's got to say something. If you're in the pit, say something. If you're on the outside, say something. If you're saying something and it's real, somebody else is going to say something. Then a bunch of you assholes should be all saying something before it turns into what apparently it turned into.
When you have someone on stage say something,
yeah,
the people that support said statement are going to start seeking out those assholes in the crowd.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. So for everybody's best interest,
yeah.
If you see something, say something, stop something. Like, whatever you got to do. Like, we're not. Nobody's here to get hurt. Nobody, like you said, maybe it is in the life vein of others, but not.
No performance.
Oh man,
is worth someone's safety.
No way, man. No way, man.
Like, if you want to continue to beat people up, like I said what I had to say. Like,
yeah.
I don't want you to do this.
Yeah,
this is not what I'm here for.
Yeah, 100%.
If you continue to do that,
100%.
All right, yeah, get the ambulance in here. Get these guys out of here.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, I agree, 100%. That's where we stand with that. So there's a topic. If anybody asks any questions, that's where we are. Don't be a-holes to each other. Take care of each other. And if you're not, we're probably going to call you out on it. If you are, hell yeah, I love it.
I think they should already know by now. Like, if you're gonna be an a-hole, we're gonna call you out.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. We're a-holes too. You know, we expect you guys to call us out on it. You know.
Yeah.
So it's so yeah, man. It was
maybe
crazy.
Not expect, but I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
You're
mad.
right.
Yeah.
I was being
you know what?
I was being.
You're right. 100%. I'm gonna own that.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
I've said that. That whole line right there. I've said that before.
Yeah, that was me. I did that. Oh man. So welcome to Monday night. Welcome to the wrap up, everybody. I did something brilliant earlier, and I thought it was super healthy. And I poured a glass of water, so I would be able to stay hydrated.
I'm already done with my glass
during the show. And if you guys can see the glass of water in the frame, we'll give you a free high five because I can see it. There it is. Sitting back there. I looked at that. I was like, what is that? I'm like, oh, that looks like a... Damn it.
It's my water. Hey, can I have another glass of water? Yeah. So, thank you. Someone called, hey, Kaylee's in here. Dave Frosch, Eric Youngs. What's up, y'all? Who else is in here? We got some peeps in here. Billy, if you permit it, you promote it.
Sorry, that's yours,
if you permit it, you promote it.
Okay.
I like that.
I agree, Eric Youngs. Yo,
like that.
Dave Roche went on a trip this weekend. He competed in some national competition in Texas, was it? I saw the head time. I liked it. I was like, Dave Frosch. He was walking. He had a gang sign up. He had like his what do you wear, mask on? I don't know what they call it anymore. A thing.
A guy covering.
Yeah, a bandana, but over like like the bad guys in the old West did with the bandanas and the big hats. Look fantastic. So yeah, man, I agree 100%. What's up, Alfred Pennyworth? Good to see you, dude. Haven't seen your name in a while. Kaylee Harrison, hello, love. Wonderful to see
Halloween
you.
Horror Nights is over.
It is. What is her favorite song? Walking Man. We just played Walking Man. Didn't we do Walking Man on Friday night, Kaylee?
We did.
We hope you liked Walking Man. We hope you liked that. That was the first weekend in November. First weekend in November.
Requests yet?
Serendipity.
I know.
What's up, Colin Nunez? Good to see you guys. Yeah, man, we kind of popped into this one. I distracted the Commodore when we first started talking about it because I was like, what is going on? That blew my mind. I was like, what would I do? I was like, what would the Commodore do? I was like, what would the KitchenKillaz do? And I think we're all on the same page with that. You know, just be cool. And like Eric Young says, like if you let it go, dude. If you permit it, you promote it. If you let it go and you say, okay, that's totally fine, then you say it's okay to do that. You know, if you say it's okay to do that and that would be totally fine, you or whoever should be responsible to a degree for what happens.
I think we're like everybody wants to sue somebody. Everybody like
not even
like,
sued, but to what degree did you commit a crime? to that's a very interesting. That's an ethical question when it comes to the entertainment industry. When it comes to
Now, breaking laws aside,
yeah,
like if you permit it, you promote it. Obviously, if somebody permits it, they promote it, and if they promote it, I don't need to be there.
Yeah, 100%. And I think a lot of people learned that lesson this weekend. Some of them, 8 of them, unfortunately, learned it a much harder way. Kaylee Harrison, it is. What is it? What did we ask her? Oh, yes, Halloween Horror Nights is over. Shh, we don't want to say that out loud. But yeah, excellent, fantastic. That means Kaylee Harrison should
we'll
be
see you this Friday.
Should be.
Where are we Friday?
I was just about to ask. So Friday, had to back out. They had a little family thing going on. They had to step away a little early Thanksgiving. So Friday just opened up. However, we're talking to Dave Frosch, fantastic. We're talking to Eric Young's fantastic. Kaylee Harrison is here. This crew is in here, or we could put a fantastic.
Do we have
Friday
any
night
fantastic cooks in the feed right now?
It just opened up a short period of time ago.
Uh,
Maybe an hour and a half ago. What time do we? Yeah. A Walking Man is my. Did you see the performance on Friday night, Kelly Harrison? Let us know how you felt about it. We played Walking Man on Friday,
we
right?
did.
I felt pretty good about that. I felt like the pace was good.
I don't know if you noticed,
but
Dennis was singing my part. You know that little thing that I do in the chorus.
Dennis needs to be. He needs to be seen more. Like he was behind, but maybe he's doing it on purpose. There was sometimes I'd look for him and I would just see
I'll tell you later.
I would see a little sliver of him. Sorry, but Dennis was fantastic. And yes, to answer your question, he sang a lot that night. I loved it. There were some parts where I couldn't tell, like what was happening. Or who was singing. It sounded like the right note, but it sounded different. But I was doing other things, and I was like, I'm glad you bring that up.
He was singing what I normally sing in Walking Man.
Nice.
And I noticed. I heard him singing exactly what I was singing. And so I was like, let's try something.
Did you do 3?
I did.
I knew it.
I did.
I thought I heard that.
I did.
Fantastic. 3 parts.
A little bit.
We talk about it, too.
Yeah.
We talk about it. Nice, dude. That's some skill right there to be able to hear two different notes and be able to figure out that third harmony. Super cool, man. That's super cool.
I guess.
It is. Yeah,
It doesn't seem like a skill to me. It's just like
it's natural.
It's there.
It's what you do.
Right. Like,
yeah. You can see it. Some people can't see it. It's like they don't have the plug-in. They don't even see it sitting in the world.
Man.
You just choose it, and you're like, cool, 3rd part harmony. Could you do a 4th part harmony if you heard 3?
So what I thought about, and this would tickle me to death. This would make my year, is if we had a track for every single song, and I could write like all the harmonies on every single track that we do.
We could start with the 5 from Castledore.
And here's what Zach Brown Band does. They have a formula for their harmonies.
I like this.
They always do the same exact thing.
They're fantastic too, man.
They are. What they do is they have the lead vocal, which is the melody. They have someone singing the harmony below him.
Gotcha.
And they have someone singing the harmony above him. Now, the third person that's singing the harmony is always an octave above this lower harmony.
Right.
So it's lower, the melody,
sure,
higher harmony, and then the octave above this lower one.
Gotcha.
And it gives it a lot of depth.
Okay.
And it sounds fantastic.
So right now, what would, aside from what you, Dennis, and I did on Friday, what would the would we have a 4th person fill that in, or do you want that role? And then I feel like you have a natural grasp of this, so
I think it would be cool
to build a harmony team for the Commodore.
Track our songs.
How cool would that be?
And have some because I obviously can't sing 4 different parts at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you can do a harmony. You can train me what harmony to do. I'll do 1 too, so we can create 4. You know what I'm saying? It would sound really cool if we harmonize with each other. So you could do 2 of them, and I'll do 2 of them. Just to record the individual tracks, so we can like layer all that together. Then we might be able to reach out to people, grab the Mad Scientist, be like, "Yo, like the You Are My Everything thing."
This.
Yeah. Hey guys, can you match this? Like You Are My Everything. The idea has come up a while ago. Mama Floyd's talked about it for quite some time. She was like, "Yo, when are we going to do the Zoom call for You Are My Everything?" Latency makes it difficult, but we could send out a clip and ask people to match it with their voice, then pull it back in, separate their voice, and then add them.
You Are My Everything would be interesting.
That'd be awesome.
Because then you get into 5-part harmonies, because then you get like those dissonant. You're familiar with NSYNC, like their first album?
Yeah.
You ever hear like their rendition of Sailing?
Yes, I can hear it in my head right now.
there's a lot of 5-part harmony.
It's a
in
really
there.
great song.
And they're complex chords. You and My Everything would be a perfect candidate for that.
Word. I like it, man.
Yeah,
I like it. Harmonies.
Get me all excited.
Getting you all excited. So, yeah, Walking Man. Rocked Walking Man. Kaylee, let us know what you thought about it because we want to know. I want to know for sure. Kaylee, the cool thing is she said this at 7:24, 4 minutes ago. The cool thing was we did that on Friday night. And if you go back and listen to it, just let us know. We want to know. Like on the Kaylee Harrison large sword scale. Sword scale. We want to know, like, scale of 1 to 10, the best Walking Man you've ever heard. I'm very interested in how did we do Friday night. I felt pretty confident about this, but she's not the kind of person that's gonna.
The Walking Man.
She's not the kind of person that's gonna pull punches.
From Friday the 5th.
She's gonna come out swinging. I want to know. I want to. There it is again. If you double track with the lead, the other harmonies is very full sounding. Toto did that on the chorus for Africa. The meow meows. Yes. It's great. I love the link. Serendipitous, if you will. Serendipity. We should play that song. That's funny. There it is. Serendipitous.
What I think the easiest thing to do would be is a song that you play guitar on.
Right.
Track your whole guitar part.
Okay.
And then put the harmonies on that track.
That's a great idea.
This way you're just singing.
Right.
I still get to play my guitar.
Sure.
And we have a whole, like, instead of playing to a click, because nobody wants to hear a click.
Right.
But we would have your guitar part to play to.
Sure.
Because there's obviously not harmonies throughout the entire song.
That's a great idea. We could, we might be able to ask Zach to shoot over the instrumentation from at least the 5 that we have. Just get that sample track and we'll have that and then we'll record wherever we want to focus on next. That'd be very interesting.
It would be.
It's going to be. Yes. So Monday night, last Monday, we did some pretty cool stuff. I wrote notes. Yeah, I took notes. It's good to see everybody. We did Standing Outside the Fire and Sunkissed. It was the Monday of S's. Tuesday was Tuesday was kind of a chill day. We did I don't know what we did on Tuesday. I forget. You know, we had a great show on Wednesday. I'm not sure where to invest the time in the explanation of how cool Wednesday's Patreon show was, which I thought was awesome, man. The Bip'em challenge went on for a while. I was surprised.
Yeah,
I was.
They were like,
dude,
right before the song before someone got it, they were all like, just like,
right. It was like Battleship,
right
and you look at it and you barely you barely missed like 3 times. I was like, oh man, it was pretty close. We had a good time. We had a good time on Wednesday. That was good, dude. I like that. We have another one coming up Wednesday. We have a Patreon show. Yeah. It's November. Wow. Do the time change for us? Dark, so dark.
I love it.
Usually
it's cold now.
Usually I come home, I can walk outside, I can take care of the pool, make sure that's gravy baby, do my thing, kind of, decompress for the day. And I did get back a little late today, so when I get home, when I normally get home, I'm going to have to, which I normally do anyway, just beeline it. Like, you
always do.
I'm going to have Luke meet me at the door with the blower, so with the battery, Leia push the battery, and Luke will toss the blower up. Boom, Leia opens the door while Luke's tossing the blower, and wiggity whack, we're outside, man, knocking it out. It does get dark, but I love the temperature.
They'll start earning their rent.
Yeah, right? For years now. They're
freeloading puppies.
Their cuteness pays for it. I think that's great currency. They have a super cute currency.
How cute do I have to be?
Right. Way more cuter than you are. Cute to somebody else. Oh,
that's
man,
fair.
Because Patricio, he's a sexy guy. Yeah, man, we had a really good time last week. Friday at the Mad Scientist house was so cool, man. So it was so chill. We had a really good time. The chili was awesome. And correct me if I'm wrong. Angus steak and Kobe beef, or Kobe beef and Angus steak, those are the 2 things that were in there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had I remember you had the sour cream, you had the green onions, and was aside from the amazing, delicious and supple piece of cornbread that you used to create this fantastic concoction. What else was in the chili? There had some beans in there. There
were some beans,
some seasonings, some onions. Some things.
Dennis will probably tell us.
It was delicious, and you had a great idea when you took the cornbread and you built up the whole experience on the cornbread.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome. That was brilliant.
Yeah,
That was a really good
I put
idea.
a little bit of sour cream on the cornbred, and then I dipped the cornbread.
Yeah. It was fantastic.
Not, however, get enough chili on my cornbread.
We talked about that too. So it's practicing perfect makes perfect. It sounded really good. The cornbread was delicious. We had the peach cobbler as well, which was really good.
I'm not to take away at all from Dennis's chili, but I tend to do Fritos in my chili.
Oh, yeah.
I love Fritos in my chili.
I will say this. We knew it was going to be chili, and we did not even bring Fritos. That's what we need to do next time.
You're right.
We'll bring the Fritos. I'll bring the beers.
I'll bring the beers.
I'll bring the beers.
You know what movie that's from? I know what movie that's from.
Oh, hell, I can see it right now. For goodness sake.
I'll bring the beers.
So, yeah, we're going to bring our Fritos next time. Friday night was awesome. Great chili. Fantastic cornbread.
Fantastic chili.
Really good,
It
man.
did have sour cream on it, so that's another one of my staples for chili.
True.
And cheese.
True.
I mean,
And
but
cheese,
who
great cheese,
doesn't...
Yeah,
Who doesn't put cheese? That's part of the recipe.
Yeah. It's not even something
It's
that
not
I
It's
expect.
not a condiment.
It just is.
It's part of.
Yeah, I don't wake up and be like,
integral.
I expect there to be oxygen available. No, there just is. There it is.
Right.
You know, like without oxygen is just as important as cheese.
Exactly.
They're right here.
When we're talking about chili.
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
In this
but
instance, yes,
chili.
talking about chili
Yes.
is fantastic. With the cornbread, then we had the peach cobbler, followed up with the peach cobbler.
Cobbler.
That was all I wanted was some peach cobbler. That was really good. Super tasty.
Delicious.
Man, it was he walked everybody through exactly how he made it, which was super freaking awesome. Step by step, which is really great.
You put the peaches in the cobbler.
Boom.
See?
For
I just walked you through it.
for dessert number 2, we had the J&J Ricky.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, the J&J Ricky, Jameson spiced cranberry lemonade, a twist of lime, and Seagram's ginger ale, which is super freaking crazy. So what he said, and because I looked in there and he had the whole slice of lemon in there, and so it's a different flavor if you just squeeze the juice, or if you squeeze the juice and then leave the whole. And if you squeeze the juice and you leave the rind, it's different. So I asked him about it. He goes, yeah, I squeeze it, I drop it in there, and boom, hit it with ginger ale. And I was like, that's a great idea. It takes that lemon that is just kind of, and just boom. The effervescence, whack it. Yeah, delicious, fantastic. You took a sip and you were like, what is in there? And we had just talked about it, but it was super funny because you were like, no, seriously, what's in there? Because I can't even taste. I don't even know.
It's normally every time he makes an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, you said in the show,
you can't tell there's alcohol
went,
in there.
How do you always do this? It was
Like,
awesome.
I know in about 38 seconds I'm gonna be drunk.
Yeah. Oh,
from
man.
drinking half of this drink, but I didn't taste anything.
He is a mad scientist. He's very good.
Very good.
He's very good. Man,
Love
it
your
was,
drinks, dude.
Yeah, really good. It was awesome. Everything was really good. We had a great time. The energy was cool. The vibe was cool. Anytime we pull up and I see Liz's car there, I just feel cool. Like Liz is such a cool person. Like, and Dennis is super cool and Terry's super cool, but Liz is just so cool. And I'm like, oh, yay, Liz is here. Like,
it's like she's got her finger on the pulse of pop culture.
She's way, and I think Dennis would agree with this. She's way cooler than all of us. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
She's way cooler than all of us, man.
Absolutely.
So it was. We had a good time on Friday night.
That's why we feel cool when we're around here.
Right? It's Jess was there. The Magic Foot was there. Which was awesome, man. We've hung out with the Magic Foot a lot. And he's been in this very kitchen. He's been in several different kitchens. Cooking for Friday nights, for Friday night shows.
And behind the scenes.
Yeah, and behind the scenes for a long time. The last couple Fridays, So this time he was behind the scenes and he was in the crowd, which was super cool. So always good to have the Magic Foot, always good to have Jess B hanging and keeping it real. They both keep it real.
Speaking of bestie. That was our Thursday was our second week of doing hot yoga.
Oh, that's right.
Dude, I love it.
The first time he went,
I love it.
You didn't seem very excited the first time you went. You were like,
I was like, all right, I'll go. I wasn't excited about sweating my ass off.
This is a great example.
For an hour.
Or try it once, and
Try
if you
it
don't
once.
like it,
Yeah.
okay. But you liked it.
I mean, I'm a fan of yoga, right? But the hot yoga did not impress. Like I was like, why am I doing this?
Sure.
This doesn't seem. I don't know if I want to do this, but it was really awesome. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't. Like I when I think of like sweating, my entire body, I feel like that sticky, icky, like humid, like gross kind of thing.
Yeah.
No. You're just wet.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it feels like you just had a salt bath.
Now, what do they do or what do they not do that makes it hot? Like the hot yoga, does that not mean what you thought it meant, or did it mean exactly what you thought it meant? You just had a different result than you thought you were going to have?
I just had a different result than I thought I had. Because I imagine, like, when you're outside, it's like that icky, sticky, like, gooey.
It's the
like,
world. It's like,
But you're in a
people
closed...
smoking, people sneezing, people throwing stuff out the window.
You're in a closed room with just heat lamps right above you.
So there's something that's Gotcha.
Oh boy.
Because it's Florida, and I don't know if you just close off the rooms
no.
if it's going to eventually get hot. Because it changes
No,
seasons
this
that are
past
happening.
week, there was a heat lamp right above me.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the temperature they go for?
95.
95. Well, it was 91 at the Bib House that one time, and I'll never forget what that feels. So let me add another 4 degrees to that,
Now,
and the action of yoga.
You're doing a workout and stretching.
So when I think yoga, I think slow and calm. Is not all yoga like that?
It is slow and calm.
Okay.
But you're holding
Positions,
different poses that are very challenging sometimes. So it is a workout.
Really?
It is a workout.
Would you naturally sweat during yoga, even though the energy that you were expelling wasn't in speed, but in muscle control?
Depends on the temperature.
Yeah.
Yes. We
Even
wouldn't.
though
I
it's
wouldn't
calm,
have been.
it's
I
still
wouldn't
action.
have been. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because like you're still
moving.
You're still doing stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like
And
think about doing a handstand. Like you're just standing there on your hands, but like that takes a lot of effort,
oh
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Like but
Effort
like,
is
you're in
energy.
different-
Energy is heat.
You're in different like lunges, and you're just holding that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes holding the stuff is
Just
harder.
isolating.
Is harder than like doing a movement and then back.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
holding it.
Yeah.
Like, stay there for 30 seconds.
There were some exercises and things that I had done where we would lift weights, and I would lift weights one way. Then the last one I would do is I would hold it, and then the next 5. So if I did 5 different, or say 3 different, the next 3 would be all negatives. I would go the other way. And man,
That's a great way to work out.
What a workout,
Negatives.
bro! What a workout, man! And
Yeah.
I will say this: it felt much more fulfilling and full, like full range of it than just lifting and then moving on to the next thing. Those negatives, like pull-ups and chin-ups and stuff like that, I always recommend a couple negatives at the end because
I see so many people, and when I go to the gym, I just watch all these people that don't know what they're doing, and they'll do like an exercise, like say a curl, for instance.
Sure.
They're using momentum to get it up.
Yeah.
You're just
You're throwing it up instead of lifting it up and isolating the muscle.
When I learned this, like every exercise, any movement that I do, I do the movement, I hold it there until the momentum is gone, and then I go back.
Sure. Don't use
Whether
the
it's a
momentum
squat,
to...
yeah. Same thing
yeah.
with like a pull-up or
Go
a
there,
push-up. You
wait, go
like
there,
slowly
wait.
controlled. You're using
Sure.
your muscle the whole time. Like you're actually getting effect of the exercise.
Gotcha.
Instead
You're
of
not
just,
just
I
putting
did one.
it here. Yeah.
The point is not to
100%.
do one. The point
It's
is
form.
to grow muscle.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the big things in the very beginning when everybody starts into it. I think form is in my experience that should be number one. If you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. If your form is incorrect, you're not efficient. Not only could you not only hurt yourself, but you're not doing it right.
Yeah,
If
you're not going to get the full benefit.
Yeah, exactly. The better the form, the healthier you stay, the less chance you have of hurting yourself, the less the chance of you have of hurting yourself, and you're going to get the most output, the most outcome from doing it properly.
Oh yeah,
That's what the muscles are supposed to isolate. That's what they're designed to do. This isn't somebody just going out and being like, this is what you do. There's like a ton of history and research and education and knowledge and evolution throughout that whole thing. That's awesome. Are you going back this week?
We're actually going Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, shit. 2 days a week. You're going tomorrow and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Hot yoga, both hot yogas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, dude.
Tomorrow's is actually
Have you guys ever done hot yoga
rigorous.
before? Rigorous hot yoga. Listen, that sounds like a fantastic Tuesday night.
I think it's called hot strength yoga, so
Listen,
it's going to be hard.
If anybody's down for rigorous hot yoga, let me know. The commenter's not going to be here tomorrow night. I'm going to have the house to myself. Oh, wait, that's what you guys are doing. Rigorous hot yoga. That's what, I mean, that sounds like something you sign up on Craigslist for. Like Tuesday night, rigorous hot yoga.
And you're going to have to pay for that.
Right? Hit me up on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. My God. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you guys are having a good time. That's super cool. That's super cool. It sounds fun, and I think it's because you work out what, 3 times a week?
4
times a week?
4.
Gotcha.
Lately, with the yoga, actually I've been still 4.
Yeah. Of course.
Normal it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I do not work out on the weekends.
Right.
I don't want to.
Do you still think you'll sit with the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday regimen of working out with the yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't want to say there's no, but it's manageable to do both of those things.
Oh yeah.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're going back 2 times a week. Nice,
gotta get my money's worth.
When you wake up on Friday, do you feel better than you did with that before you were doing hot yoga on Thursday nights?
Not noticeably.
Yeah.
No.
It is what it is. You wake up.
Yeah,
Well, you're a pretty active guy anyway.
It's another workout.
Yeah, you're a pretty
like,
active dude anyway. That makes sense.
when I leave the studio and like I'm not sweating anymore, like my skin feels great.
Yeah.
Like I just
That's awesome.
cleansed everything.
Yeah, then that's very true too. There's a lot of benefits that we haven't even talked about when it comes to there's some we don't even know about.
And then I replace all those fluids with margarita at Fuzzy Tacos.
I'm just saying, they have really big margaritas. No, they're big margaritas, not really big margaritas. Well, I don't know, they're pretty big. Whatever that thing I got was.
They look big.
They look
just
big.
You know the deception of
Listen,
that glass. Come on.
It was a little. I want to say this. It was no offense. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It was real. I said it when I was there. It was a great value. Wallaby darn. That's what I had. That peach thing. Great value. No offense to great value. Just it is what it is. You know, subpar. It was a subpar Wallaby darn. You know,
Yeah.
like those Wallaby darns are just. There's a lot of evolution and science that goes in that bitch.
Yeah, those Wallaby darns are good.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Then we used to do the floater on
Especially
top.
if you get like some Chambord on top.
I'm just saying, man.
Some extra peach.
Listen, if
or
you're
some
just getting the
vodka.
Wallaby darn, you might as well just be getting a hamburger and no toppings.
Do they still serve Wallaby darns?
I hope so.
Remember cleaning that damn machine?
Yeah, I'll never forget it. And the frozen margarita one, too.
Oh, my God.
Man, we're rambling. I hope you guys are having a good night. What's up? This is kind of what it is. To wrap up, we talked about Thursday. We made it all the way to hot yoga. We talked about Friday with the Mad Scientist. This weekend, you had a good weekend. You did some theme park stuff. You did some cool friend and family stuff.
Hit Busch Gardens
BG.
Saturday morning.
BG.
Hung out with Mom and
You
and
said you were
Heather.
the very first person
I
in
was
line.
the very first person in the park.
In the park. And
got
in
there-
line or and in the
I
park?
got there at 9 o'clock to
Right.
get into the parking lot at 9:30 when they opened it, to get into the park at 10 o'clock.
Were you the
when they
first
opened
person
it.
into the parking lot, too?
No,
Gotcha.
no. I was like the fourth or fifth car.
Really? You were just by yourself. They had 3 and 4 people and 2 little kids that weren't paying attention. And then, this guy can't get his...
Well, I have a preferred pass,
That's
so
right.
I was in a different line than all those other people.
Do you have a parking spot?
There is a specific spot that I park.
I knew
yes.
it. I knew it. It's
Yes.
brilliant. It's logical.
When I get there, the
Yeah, yeah.
parking lot is not completely full. When I
Gotcha.
leave, the parking lot is completely full.
Sure. Packed.
And to find your car, like I want to be able to. Oh, there's a walkway
yeah.
that goes straight
there it is,
through
right
the
there.
entire
My
parking
car is right
lot.
there. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
park right next to that, right next to the garbage can.
Nice. So now you have a landmark.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, there's my marker right there. Like, that's it.
I just find that walkway and I just follow it
That makes
until I
sense.
see my car.
And then you're there. I dig it, man. Nice, dude. Nice and efficient. How was the weather?
It was cold.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It was very cold.
Wow. You said,
Well, I mean, it's like
what's up, Christy Hammonds?
it
What's
was
up?
in the
Jessica Burns. Hello. Sorry.
rigorous strength.
I don't want to say I keep forgetting, but man, we're just having such a good time, like talking about like everything that's going on. So good to see everybody. Like, it's great to see you, everybody. Sorry, I'm sorry. Dana Ricker, good to see you. James Cutter, and seriously, let me know. We need to read through these because we asked about Friday night, and then we put the notes up, and I haven't been reading. I apologize.
You had them covered up.
I had them covered up. Welcome in is my favorite. Okay, that's where we were. Okay, cool. Pick me. If you double check the lead, we got that. Much love, KitchenKillaz Voodoo Chef Party is going to be huge. You definitely want to be a part. Hit you up this week. Be safe. Yes.
So yeah, imagine it's in the 50s, and then you get on a roller coaster. It
And
goes 70 miles an hour.
Is that how fast some of these roller coasters go these days?
Yes.
Now, what's your favorite one?
Cheetah hunt.
Cheetah Hunt. How was that?
It wasn't.
You didn't get to go? You were the first person
They
in
were
the park.
painting it.
Really?
Yes.
Listen, this is things you do after hours.
Yeah. Take notes from Disney.
What are you doing?
Stupid. I was so upset.
I could imagine you buying something just to throw it on the ground in disgust.
I did. And then I wanted my money back.
Right? You're like, yo, I was the first, and I want my time back. I was the first person in the park.
Oh, look,
I was a
man, I was standing there waiting to get in
Yeah.
the park. It wasn't
Oh.
quite 10 o'clock yet, and I look over, and I saw the little thing,
Yeah.
like up against the roller, like over there.
Yeah.
And I look, and it says, rides that are closed today, Cheetah Hunt. I almost turned around and walked away after sitting in my car for a half hour to get into the parking lot.
I would
and
have
then
been
standing
surprised
there,
if you did walk away. I would be 0% surprised. 0%.
like,
I would be 100% like, yeah, I could see the Commodore doing that. Fourth car in the parking lot.
so upset.
First person into the park. First person on a Saturday morning.
Yep.
Into the park.
Yep.
Looks over, Cheetah Hunt's closed.
I'm leaving. I don't need to be
I'm out
here.
of here.
I don't need
I'm
to be
out of here. And I'm going to let
Yes.
everybody know.
Yes,
Hey!
I love all the other rides,
But still,
but on principle,
Yeah.
I can't ride my favorite ride.
your heart was on that
I'm
one.
not going to be here.
I would imagine if that was me, it was like, oh man, I think I get a fraction of that when I'm like, man, barbecue ribs. I'm gonna have barbecue ribs tonight. But then for some reason, barbecue ribs don't happen, and I'm like, oh man. But this is cheetah hunt. This is 70 miles an hour.
Now, great example. Great
Right.
example.
Yeah, yeah.
The restaurant
Yeah,
that
yeah.
your barbecue ribs
Yeah,
are
yeah.
at
Yeah.
is 45 minutes away. I'm sorry, it's an hour and a half away.
Ooh, so you went there
the
for
wait-
ribs.
The wait when you got there
Yeah. You
was
were the
45 minutes,
you were the
and you were the first one
you
on
were
the
the
list.
first one in. You were standing at the doors of the restaurant.
Then you sit down at the table,
You're at the table.
and you open the menu. It says,
You're imagining.
"We don't have your ribs."
It says sold out.
And you flip the table, and you drive home.
Yeah. Don't do that. But yeah, that's how I would feel.
Exactly.
Those would be my feelings. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But you rode some other rides. You had a good time.
Not upset about that at all.
A little salty, but that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Yes, absolutely.
Frito pie, a Texas staple. Frito pie.
And
I need to figure
yesterday,
out how to do a cornbread bowl.
what did you do Saturday?
Cornbread bowl.
I wasn't here.
I did some cool IT shit. I was an IT.
Oh, you went to work.
Yeah, I'm an IT director, and it was.
I know.
That was awesome. We had a great time. I will say this.
My name's Billy. I know.
Yeah. We had a great time. I learned a lot. I was slated to be there for 2 hours for a bit of an infrastructure change out, which take your 2 hours, multiply it by 2, then add another 2 on top of that. And that's probably how long it's going to take. Anything, doesn't matter. That's just the world, or mine. 14 hours. It took me 14 hours.
Saturday?
Yeah, I
You were at work for 14 hours.
I went in 10 a.m. I finished up at 12 a.m. That's when I finished up. And I was like, okay. And then I went in yesterday as well for another 5 hours. It was big.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was fantastic. I will say this.
You're buying margaritas this week.
I got like 33,000 steps in on Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the coolest thing was all around all of the offices and all of the rooms and all the desks are still bowls of candy from Halloween. So it was awesome. I was powered by Starburst and little tiny Snickers and Twix. I had a Tootsie. No, a Blow Pop. I thought it was a Tootsie Roll. It was a Blow Pop. I was happy. I wouldn't be upset with a Tootsie Roll.
Let me guess. You didn't eat all day.
I had a little bit of. I had a thing of ramen. So the brick of ramen in the water for a couple minutes. I had that.
So you did get some nutrients.
I did, and then I left there and I went to Wawa when I was done after midnight, and I got it was delicious. It was a pulled pork sandwich with some tomatoes and some spinach and some cheese. It was really good. Went back to the shop. I can only eat half of it because I've been eating candy all day. I got so much sugar in my body, but I'm mentally exhausted, so I'm very confused. It was a confusing day. The next day was daylight savings time. Thanks. Let's add that one on. And then, but I had a good time. It was exhausting, but dude, I was in my element. Like, that's almost like saying, when we have a long show, when we have a long Saturday, we have a 3 to 4 hour show. Let's say it's 3 hours away. So we're driving 3 hours. There's 6 hours. Add 4 hours in for the setup for the show. Another hour for breakdown. 5 hours. So we could be looking at a really long day. But it's fun. You're having a good time. You're doing something you love. You're playing music. You're having a good time. You're with your boys. You're kind of jamming. But they're long days, of course. Like going to a convention when we're at MegaCon, we're there for 12 hours. It's fun, but it takes a lot of energy, But at MegaCon, I'm smart enough to bring food.
That's why we eat.
Yeah, I just
food.
Man, it's busy. And the fastest thing to eat is food with your hands because you can walk with it. But I'm working with some gear, and I can't do that. So it's like, all right, cool. What can I do here? So it had to be like
on the stick.
Yeah, it had to be really, really quick.
Pops.
Bingo. That's right. That's brilliant. So I rocked out. I like Tootsie Rolls Pops too, Chrissy Hammonds. Did Mama Dora get her cardigan yet? Oh, should we have said that out loud? Does she know she's getting a card? Well, we just said it.
She knows now.
I mean, she put it in the chat.
She knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows. She's not gotten it yet.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten it yet. Gotcha. Okay, good. Not yet.
No.
We'll let you know as ASAP.
Thank you for reminding me.
Let you know how the Mama Dora's cardigan is. So yeah, man.
Sorry, Mom.
That was.
Thank you for the bread.
So no cheetah hunt, no ribs. But yeah, I did some IT stuff, which is super cool. We're using some super super cool stuff, man. Just blowing. It's so awesome. The technology is outstanding. Like it's one of those things where, oh man, it's just so cool. So I had a good time. It was exhausting, but I had a really good time. So that's what I did yesterday and Saturday. I came back here for a little bit Sunday morning and just kind of decompressed.
Yeah.
And got back to it, baby. Got there, rocked another.
I saw you Sunday morning yesterday.
Yeah, rocked another 5-6 hours out. Came back and ordered some
Laney Lerner.
Ordered some bar Louis. What's up, Laney Lerner? What's going on? Hey man, are we swinging by the house on Friday night, or are you going to come here and cook? Which one do you want to do? This next part's a lie, but it's going to be fun. Jeff told me to reach out to you and said we're down for a Friday night, but he didn't know if you wanted to come here and cook or you wanted us to go there and play. He wasn't sure. So let me know. Thanks, man.
It's good.
So,
Laney, that was for you.
Yeah, that was for you.
That was for you.
Allison Basie, what's up, girl? What's up? And I agree to a cornbread bowl, 100%. So yeah, man, good weekend, fun times, and we're at the wrap up. Here we are. We got a Patreon show on Wednesday. We're
Patreon show on Wednesday.
Yeah,
we're in the what?
Yeah, we're either headed to Laney Lerner's on Friday for a show, or she's coming here to cook, whatever she wanted to do. I think the last time we had gone there a couple times, and she had come here, with Jeff to hang out, and we had talked about having her here cooking in the kitchen. It'd be great to have you as a guest chef on a Friday night. We can set up all the cameras.
You can bring your turquoise pot holders.
Bring them. We'll make sure you get them back.
Fun.
Yeah.
And your turquoise mixing bowl.
It'll be fun. Is it seafoam green or is it turquoise?
I don't know.
Yeah, but it is. She's devoted to that color. I admire that. I admire that.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those. I feel that way about Sour Patch Kids. They're everywhere and they're delicious. They're amazing. They're my favorite.
Oh, okay.
I had a lot of Sour Patch Kids on Saturday. It was madness. So let us know what's going on Friday, Laney. It'll be fun times.
What do you want to play? We had a couple requests.
Yeah, do we? Let's see what we got. Tootsie Roll. Do we know that?
We don't play that one.
Let me see the Tootsie Roll. Yeah.
I don't want to play that one.
I don't know. James Taylor has a song called Walking Man in second tiers. Thank you, Dana Ricker. Get out of here. Stop it, James Taylor. What a dream. What a dream. Something chill. A little. I mean, he was the first to be like, yo.
Yeah.
Would you guys rock this? So I will say this, Eric Youngs, if you're still here, we'll rock Serendipity for you. Is that fair?
Show yourself.
Show yourself. Before we do that, I saw some incredible stuff yesterday, and I like to harness the energy, bring it all into one thing. So Allison Basie had a birthday. The one and the only.
Happy birthday.
The one and the only Allison Basie had a birthday. I believe yesterday was her 29th birthday. 29 years old.
Congratulations.
One more year till you're dirty 30. You know what I mean?
Boy.
You know what I mean? So she did have a birthday, so it was really cool to so she got a lot of love, a lot of Facebook love. Happy birthday, Allison. Wanted to see this Friday. You're coming over this Friday. Fantastic. Excellent. She's going to be there.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a long drive.
What's today? Wednesday? No, it's Monday. Her birthday was Friday. That's what that means. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Just making sense. I was like, man, what's going on? It doesn't feel like a Monday.
Are you okay?
No. I haven't really recovered from the
you
weekend.
You haven't processed all the sugar yet.
No, it's still in there.
Still just trickling out.
Last night my body was exhausted, but my mom was like, yes, let's do stuff. It was tough, man. It was tough. I watched A League of Their Own. Fantastic.
I saw that you were watching that. It took me a minute to figure out what movie that was.
I think so because John Lovitz. I forgot John Lovitz. Dude, I had
no idea.
Dude,
John
I love
Lovitz
his role.
I don't think I've ever seen A League of Their Own, but I know who's in it.
Yeah, what a fantastic movie, bro. Hilarious. We were talking about the best of the best Tom Hanks movies.
What's the line from that movie? I always remember. There's no crying in baseball.
Yeah, that's the kid. There's that movie is such a quotable movie. There's a lot of them in there. A lot of them. We were talking about favorite Tom Hanks movies. What's your favorite Tom Hanks movie? Or what's something that pops into your head? We were talking about I wanted to see Finch on Apple Plus. Looks pretty good.
Forrest Gump is it comes to mind immediately. I don't know if that's my favorite Tom.
He was in Apollo 13 too. I totally forgot that until just now.
Yeah.
He's some good ones. Cloud Atlas, Castaway,
The Money Pit.
The Money Pit.
I think that's my favorite Tom Hanks movie.
I think I've heard that name. I bought it on iTunes because it was only $4.99, but I don't think I've seen it.
Tom Hanks and Shelley Long.
Shelley Long.
Oh my God.
Really?
That is a hilarious.
The Money Pit. That's number one.
That's number one
for your Tom Hanks movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. That's awesome.
He reminds me. It's weird to say. He reminds me of Steve Martin in his comedy, because in that movie it's not anything special that he does, but there's some things, and like the way he says certain things and the way he laughs at certain things in that movie will have you rolling.
Nice.
It's hilarious.
Nice.
It's
the
just
money
good,
pit.
simple comedy, and it's hilarious.
Nice. That's
and
awesome.
Somewhat relatable.
So watch it. Go watch The Money Pit with
It's
Tom Hanks
it's an
and
old
Shelley
movie.
Long.
Laney knows.
Laney knows what's up. Laney says,
It's
"So what am I
an older
making?"
movie. When was the movie?
Can you make what is that? Pernil. Can you make pernil, Laney?
1986.
Pernil? Is that? I imagine. I mean, can you make pernil? You can make anything in the world. We know this, and put it in a turquoise serving dish, and it'll be fantastic. Or seafoam green. Seafoam green. Yeah.
Seafoam green.
Yeah. So if Laney comes here on Friday night, we can hook up the cameras. We can have a small little cool crew come over.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Laney. Come here, cook. It'll be fantastic. I'll have a good time. So that's what we're doing on Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be fun. It will be
Great
fun.
job, Laney.
Yeah, let's play. I have not seen Eric Young's come in here. So I think actually he said bye to us a little earlier. He said, "Much love, Killaz. Next Voodoo Chef party is going to be huge. You definitely want to be a part." I like how he tells us he's so confident. You definitely want to be a part of this. I like that guy. That's
You're
super
right.
cool.
You know what?
I'll hit you up this week. So there it is. That's his actionable. So he's going to hit us up this week. Fantastic. Excellent. Wonderful. Good to see you guys. We're going to have to talk about this. Call me later. Ooh. Ask Jeff if that's okay. What's up, Matt? Yes, Matthew Pfeiffer. We are still live. Yes, still live. And it's actually perfect timing. We're 6 minutes away from an hour in. We try to have it be an hour show, and we're getting ready to play the wrap-up song. So how about something I don't have to play guitar on? Is that cool?
Yeah.
I think my guitar is in. I got a couple of them. I think that one's in my room.
You want to play Problem Girl?
Yes, love that song.
Me too.
That's a fantastic one. Oh yeah. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. So yeah, man, we're gonna talk about this. What's up, JD Schreiner? Good to see you, my man. So yeah, we had a really good week, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. There's some crazy stuff that happened. It was a good time. It was educational. Oh, I didn't want you to say the thing out loud, so I muted both our mics, but then they were muted for a really long time, so I unmuted them.
Loading.
What the? Oh, that we were waiting for?
No.
What's going on? We'll have to take a look at that.
Oh, okay. Here it is. It
Let's
came
take a
up.
look
Hold
at
on.
that. Yeah, it's good to see you, my man. Pernil.
I'm doing it.
Jeff said you make the best pernil, and that you wanted to make it for a Friday night show, and that sounds like fun. He didn't say that, but in my perfect world, he said it.
No.
Yeah.
Down 2. There it is.
Bingo. Oh, I remember this. I remember.
How about that?
Oh. Yeah, man, you gotta do that. That's important.
We're gonna need this right here.
We're working on the wireless solutions. It's an evolution. It's an evolution
I
thing.
don't need wireless. I just need it to plug itself in.
I know, but if you don't have to plug anything, that'd be fantastic.
Even better.
Right? We'll get there.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Little
This
problem
is
girl for you guys.
Problem Girl by Rob Thomas.
Yes.
BPM's 274.
Don't let them get where they're going to. You know they're only what they think of you. You've heard of this emotional trickery. You felt like you were learning the ropes, but away I go and now you don't. When the kids on the street say what's your problem, girl, and the way that that smile gets too much for you to bear, when they all make you feel like you're a problem, girl, you're promises can let you down. You thought that you'd be feeling better by now. You worry all the things they can do to you. You worry about the things they can say. Maybe you're seeing things the wrong way. When the kids on the street say, what's your problem, girl? And the way that that smile gets too much for you to bear. When they all make you feel like you're a problem, girl. You're no problem at all. You're no problem at all. When the kids on the street say, what's your problem, girl? And the way that their smile gets too much for you to bear. When they all make you feel like you're a problem, girl. Try. If you stand all you fall, try. You're no problem at all. You're no problem at all. Don't let them get where they're going to. You're no problem at all. Don't let them get where they're going to. You're no problem at all. Well done. That was awesome, dude.
Well done.
Sounds good,
to
man. Nice
you,
and
sir.
groovy, baby. Nice and groovy. That's good. At the end of it, man, it just really feels like it's the don't let them get where they're going to, and you just and you just hear it, you know, like, it's so cool. I love it, man. It's awesome. So what's up, everybody? Thanks, guys. What's up, Matt McIver? Hello, hello.
We were
So-
talking about tracking earlier.
We were.
And now when we started playing that song, I'm like, Billy play the bass.
Right?
Dum, 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 dum.
So good. Get Stingray out. What? So yeah, man. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna have to talk about that. Get it. It's good seeing everybody. Thank you guys for hanging with us this evening. We have our Patreon show on Wednesday, 7:05. Join our Patreon.
Yeah.
Trish from the Rescue Company 1 is our newest Patreon patron. She'll be in the show, joining the show on Wednesday, hopefully.
Trish.
We hope to see. We know she's very busy. But we sent her an invite to a private Facebook page where we stream to just that one. We get into the things. The shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
We introduce you to new shenanigans. We chat about old shenanigans. And we share some shenanigans that don't get shared anywhere else but the Patreon show.
Mm-hmm.
Some shenanigans, like Squared. It's good times, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's an unrated show. I don't even want to say it's a rated R show.
Relax.
It's unrated.
Our shirts stay on.
That's top tier Patreon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just
That's a
throwing it out there.
different.
That's a whole different ballpark.
It's a whole different thing.
So before we go, Allison Basie, are you still in here? I want to see if Allison Basie is aquí.
Aquí?
Yeah, aquí. Hola.
As if to say,
Hola.
here?
Are you here, Allison Basie?
Estoy
Yes.
aquí?
Hello.
I don't know what the
Está?
right word.
Está aquí?
Estoy is me.
Yeah, estoy.
I am here.
Yes.
Yes.
Allison Basie is
Sí.
here.
Sí.
Sí.
See.
Allison Basie had a birthday on Friday. You want to do a birthday song for Allison? Yeah. So what do you want to say? Happy birthday, Allison Basie, or a happy birthday, dear Allison? What do you want to do?
I think it's funnier when we fumble all through that.
Me too. It is kind of fun. We did this Friday. It was fantastic.
Everybody said something different. It doesn't
Lainey,
have
we
to
want
be.
you here.
If we were
here at the house.
recording it, then yeah, we would. You know.
Lainey says you guys are always welcome. Lainey, come here. We're going to do it for StreamYard. We're going to have some cool cameras set up right on the food. We're going to have a counter cam set up for all the prep. It's going to be we're going to have a mobile cam as well.
And a booty cam.
We got the
So
booty
you can
cam.
shake your booty.
That's right. You get Jeff over here too. You guys can shake your booties together. Both the learner booties.
Learner booties.
Bring the learner booties over.
Learner
It'll be a
booty
great.
camera.
Let's do it here, Laney Learner. It'll be so much fun. Like we have such a good time. It's good. We got the bows set up for the people that are enjoying it. We got it on the family room, on the big screen. We're turning a pretty big production, but we need a Laney Learner.
You'll call her. Just call her.
Yeah.
Call her. Give her a call.
Happy birthday to you.
Awesome Daisy.
Happy birthday to you.
Awesome Daisy.
Happy birthday, dear Allison, my best friend who's super freaking awesome, and she's been really helping us with KitchenKillaz for a really long time. Happy birthday to you. Allison busy. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Learnerbooty.org is taken, I think. Easy, don't go there right now. Matthew, do it from an incognito window. Just turn your VPN on. Turn on your VPN. Do it. You're welcome, love.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Happy 29th birthday.
Happy 29th birthday. One more till you dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
That's right. And then from what I understand, their crew is Michelle, Shelley, and perhaps Allison Basie will all be residents of the Sunshine State. We're going to have to blow the top off something.
What?
Let's get it started in her. Just get like the classic
snap.
party. There's the classic party songs. Whoop, whoop. All the dancing, all the booty shaking.
Yeah.
Learner booties here in the
Let's
house.
do that.
Let's manifest.
We'll have to have 2 booty cams for
That's
that
right.
show.
Right? Laney Learner in the house right here in this beautiful kitchen on Friday night. It's going to be so fantastic. It's going to be so awesome. We're going to have a great show. It's going to be fun. We're going to get to hang out with the kids. Hopefully their kids are available. They're awesome, dude. They're so funny.
And
Maxine?
Maxine.
Oh, you know Maxine.
Maxine.
You know Maxine.
You get Maxine over here?
5 booty cams, JD Schreiner. He says, I want 5 booty cams.
We're going to need a producer for that show.
Yeah. We need a booty producer. We need a
If
producer.
there's 5 booty cams, we need a producer.
Yeah, we need a
who would like
producer to
produce
just
our
manage the
show.
5 booty cams. Like, we can handle the operations. You know, we can handle, us and like, the kitchen, but we need a specific booty cam manager. We can't manage the booty cams at the same. That's just too much of a responsibility. If
you know StreamYard, raise your hand.
Yeah, seriously, 5 booty cams, let's make it happen, man. It'll be a great time. Anything else for him, Commodore? Do you want to end it with something off the album? You want to end it with a music video? You want to end it with a little TPJ? You want to end it? What do you want to end it with? What do you want to do? Whatever we have the rights to. Music video?
Music video.
Yeah, we'll do the music video. I think that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
So I think, if I remember correctly, I want to do one of these. Okay, I can't do that.
Produce the booty.
Yeah, we can produce the booty. So yeah, once I click that, it just starts the video right away. How freaking cool is that? And they hear it, everybody hears it.
Oh, it's in there.
Yeah, it's ready to rock. I just
Look
gotta
at
tap,
you.
I just got to tap the button.
All right, we're going to go.
We'll talk to you guys soon. Stay out of trouble. Live long and prosper. All that other good stuff.
Bye, guys.
This is our. You want to tell them about what they're going to watch, or what we're going to put up there for them?
Surprise.
Hey.
As shuttles run in circles, silhouetting as they pass me by. On the wall there's prancing ponies, only drifting through this 2D life. Won't you take my hand and trust me? Won't you leave from pain and touch my flow? There's some space that right beside me. I could be just what you're looking for as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. I might join you in your painting if you join me in my 3D world. I'll run up in horizontal. If you would be my 3D girl as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Slide, collide to something special. Explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Whoa, whoa, no, whoa. As we drift, slide, collide to something special. Yeah, yeah.
If you see somebody fall down, pick them up.